What's up, guys, and welcome to another episode of Paris FC, a city of two tales. Today, I'm bringing you the game against Sochaux Montbéliard. If you guys have seen the other episodes, you know that pronunciations are not my thing. But yeah, we're gonna play against these guys. But before we do that, I'm just gonna give you a quick look at how we've been doing over these last couple of games. So let's jump right into the schedule. Last time out, we had a nil-nil draw at home against Auxerre. Well, since then, we've played some games, 5 to be exact. First game against Niort, I think, something like that. We did win 2-0 on a game where it looks like, in the stats, that we didn't really do much to win this game. I guess we were just very efficient, right? We went to the goal a couple of times. We had a couple of shots, and we just, we had some good finishing. We didn't win 2-0, a goal from Levine and an own goal. Overall, it wasn't the best performance, but we did win, and I was pretty happy with that. Next game was against Toul FC, which is a team that's kind of low on the standings. This one, a 1-0 win against a team that was playing with one less player. They had a sending off very early in the 90th minute. Yes, 19th minute. And Dylan St. Louis grabbing the goal for us at the 68th minute. As you can see in this game, we just completely dominated the game. Almost 70% possession, a lot of shots on target. I'm feeling the tactic more and more. I think it's working a little bit better than last time. And unfortunately, we only won this 1-0. But I feel like we could have grabbed a better result. But really, what matters is the win, and that's what we got. So after two, we had a game against Oli at home, where we won again, 2-0. Some pretty early goals, but this one was another kind of controlled game for us. We had quite a good amount of shots. We didn't shoot a lot on target. That's something that happens sometimes. I've noticed with this team. It's something that we can just improve over the time. Maybe I feel like if we improve that, we would be very very well. Um, um, and this tactic would be pretty good. But like I said, a very easy game controlled by us completely. They didn't have a lot of chances, and we won this one 2-0 against a team that is pretty low on the league table as well. After that, a game against Brest, where we actually drew this one 0-0. It was a game away from home. Van Heugem man of the match, and it was a game where I feel like this one could have gone either way. There were chances for both teams, but it just wasn't the best match, and we unfortunately couldn't grab the goal. I would have preferred if we had another result, but the draw is not the worst result, I would say. So I was content, I would say, with this result. And then last game against Nîmes at home, another 1-0 victory in a game where Nîmes didn't have a shot on target. I mean, yeah, if you don't have a shot on target, it's kind of hard to score, right? But a good performance. St. Louis grabbing the goal for us again. Very, very impressed with him. He's been playing pretty well. So has Levine, grabbing some pretty good assists and having some key passes, playing some very good football as well. As you can see, actually even before the Auxerre game, from the game against Ajaccio, against until the game against Nîmes, which has been a bit over a month, we have actually not conceded a single goal, and we had 2 draws. The rest all wins. Considering that, we are on a pretty good league form. If we take a look at the league table, you can see that we're second place with a game on hand. Well, I honestly wasn't expecting this. I was expecting, maybe a mid-table finish. I think we could fight for that, but we're doing a lot better. As you can see, Sochaux, Montbéliard, they were first or second last video. Well, they're 11th now, and the the team tables. I just the league table. I was confused there for a second. It's just teams. It's very how should I put this? Competitive, right? You don't see a lot of difference in points. For example, if Chassou Montpellier win this game, they can go all the way to sixth or fifth. So yeah, there's a lot of teams with the same kind of amount of points. Very competitive. Everyone can win against everyone pretty much. So it's pretty good. St. Louis here, second most goals scored on Ligue 2 this season. Pretty good. And Novano with 7 clean sheets on 10 games. That's not bad. If now we take a quick look at the team stats here, we can see that Bong really has been performing. Madrigali, I gave him a couple of games as well. He's injured for this one. Injured in training, I do believe, while he was sprinting. But he actually played pretty well. Maybe I'll have to give him a couple more chances as a starting player. And overall, the team, I would say it's not that bad. We're performing kind of well. We are winning. Our left backs, our wing backs are actually performing quite well for some young wing backs where well, their ability right now is not the best, even though they have a pretty good potential. Honestly, I'm pretty happy with the team and the way that we're playing. We're doing pretty well. So just a quick look at the team stats here. You can see in terms of goals, St. Louis has just been scoring them for us. 11 appearances, 8 goals, 1 assist. Well, there's not much more he can do. Levine also with some goals, 3 in 11 appearances. That's not bad. In terms of assists, Akichi actually surprisingly has 3 assists, but as you can see, the assists are kind of um, not in one player in particular. Overall, the team is assisting each other pretty well. I'm happy with that. It means that we are playing some good football, and everyone is contributing in their own little place, in their own little parts. Quickly, I'm going to take a look at the dynamics, and as you can see, match cohesion is still poor, and we're in October. These players have been playing together for a long time. I don't know what else I can do. I could try and training some team cohesion a little bit more. I might do that, but I just don't know. The rest is pretty good in terms of issues. There have been a couple. There's been a couple of players that asked me for first team football, right? So Vincent, even though he's a team leader, I just had to say no. He's not there anymore. And Alvano has just been outperforming. He's been really good. And I was like, yo, Vincent, I can't put you in because Alvano is just playing really well. And he's like, oh no, he hasn't been that good. And I was like, yeah, well, you're not gonna be playing. He's asking to leave, so I might transfer list him. I don't know. I just don't want to keep an unhappy guy in the squad. As well, there's actually been a player in the reserve that's kind of interesting me. So I'll will show you that in a second. Karushi and Alami Baza, they have asked for some more chances. They were substitutes, so I was like, okay, I want to keep you guys around, so I'm giving them a couple of chances here and there to play. Well, they've been okay. Nothing special, but they've not been bad. And finally, um, Guillem, because his last name is hard to say. Well, he's also complaining about the lack of first team football, and I just said, nah, you're not gonna play. You was already transfer listed, so nothing we're going to do. I'm just waiting for someone to call and be like, yo, we want this guy, and I'll happily sell him. It does earn a bit. If I could spend this amount of money on some other players, or just not have to spend him on this guy, I'd be pretty happy. Now, the reserves guy that was really impressing me is the goalkeeper. Let's see if I can find him. This guy, Alain Mamej. Pretty exciting young prospect. He was in the team. He's young, 19-year-old. His stats are overall pretty good. He can play as a sweeper keeper. He does have the stats to do so. He's fast, has pretty good agility. I'm thinking I might give this guy a couple more chances, right? He does have a lot of potential, which is pretty good. Left-footed goalkeeper. I don't know, man. I might have to give him a couple more chances here in the French Cup. Quickly, before we jump in the game, one last thing I wanted to show because of our brilliant performances in the league. As you can see, job security untouchable. We're just playing pretty well. The well, the directors, the president, just thinks that the chairman thinks that we are just the best person for the job, and I have to agree. We have been doing pretty well. So, without much more to say, I don't think. I think I went over everything. We will go to the game quickly. I just have Madrigali that I have to take out of the team. Boy is still not 100%, and he will not start today, but I will bring him in, and I'm gonna try and give him a couple more minutes. He has been playing with the reserves to get his fitness back up, and well, he hasn't been doing bad. Also, a player that got a chance to win the first team, Nakite, played okay, 630 average rating off of one game, so it's his rating on that one game. It didn't impress me, but it wasn't that bad, and it was only a game too, so yeah. So I think without further ado, we're just gonna get started. The team is still the same as it has been. I think make a couple of changes. I think it was only I don't remember if I already had the complete wingbacks on attack. I did switch those guys from wingbacks to complete wingbacks on attack, and I changed St. Louis to a complete forward on support. It has been working out kinda, I guess. Even though he's not really suited for it. I can show you real quickly. Even though he's not suited, it's red. It does kind of have the sets for it. Overall, he's pretty good at it, I would say. So, like I said, let's just get right to it. There's nothing else to lose. This is a game that we want to win. We want to have some revenge, right? They did win against us in the French League Cup. The Coupe de la Ligue. We want to win this one and show them that we are really performing and focusing on Ligue 2. Ligue 2. Can I? Yeah, I'm gonna. I know a lot of you will be keen to what happened. Go out there and express yourselves. Players reacted quite positively, I would say. Let's just go with the passionate. I believe we got what it takes. Striker's already good, and my phone is going off. I'm not gonna bother. I'll just send the assistants, and well, this is gonna be a good game away from home. It's a tough one, but hopefully we can play to the best of our ability. Let's just tell them to concentrate. Let's see how we do. Early. This is the early highlight. I don't think there's gonna be much. Well, maybe there is. Maybe this one could have already ended if it wasn't that important. Big ball up from Bong. We do get the ball back in our half. Shasu here with the ball. We get it back again. Sissoko to Levine. He does pass the line. Does have a couple. Ooh! What a strike from Lalena. Oh my god, that was a great strike. Great strike. That was the only shot so far. I'm curious how we're doing into possession. It has been quite an even game into possession. I don't mind that. Against some of these better teams of the league, we are having a bit of trouble. And Avona here with the save with Soshu, and they had their first clicker chance. So if we can now clear the ball here from the corner, we don't want to concede off a corner. Oh my god, Avano really saved us there. And Shasu Montblia, they are showing that they can win this match. It is a pretty even one so far. and maybe it's the wingers, right? And I do have my complete wing backs right on attack, but they're very attacking minded because they are the players that are giving us the width to play, right? The crosses. Um, but I really don't want to take them off what they're doing because really they're one of the strengths of this squad. And is that a penalty? Wow, a, a penalty. Okay. Well, that was okay. Come on, Ovano, you gotta save this. Keep us in the match, Ovano, please. And they score. First goal of the season. It's always the first goal of the season. Jakpa, constant, constant, has scored against us. And I feel like Ovano maybe could have saved that. It wasn't the best penalty. I feel like he maybe could have saved that. And Dennis actually having a pretty poor game. And I don't have Diakite to replace him. Well, I'll have to be honest. We haven't really been doing that well, and as Montpellier do have another chance here, Kalulu could whip it in. It does, and we don't deal with it. And Tardieu with another goal. We we really haven't showed up to this game, have we? The team is just not focused. We're just not there. And I feel like in terms of life comms, it looks like we have the worst luck in life comms, right? 3 live comms, 1 win, 1 draw, and 1. Well, we're losing right now. Hopefully, we can turn this around. But 2-0 at halftime, I don't feel very confident. I will have to admit. If we do score another one before halftime, it would be pretty good. If we concede another one, it's pretty much game over. I will have to admit it. As Montpellier do have another chance here. And, well, I feel like the keeper should just do better in these crosses, weird crosses. As we do deal with the corner, but not much more to say, really. As we do have a chance. Levine could pass it out to Sissoko. He does. Could whip it in. He does. Actually, that was more of a shot. But we do have the corner. We have it the woodwork ones. I feel like maybe we should have scored that first chance. Maybe the game would have been different. As it is a corner. Montpellier do deal with it, and they could. It is on the break. We feel like our players have to go back and help on defense as Kalulu has the ball. And the Kalulu scores once again. Well, I don't. Nah. How is this happening? The team really is just. I know one of their kind of. It could have done better there, really. It could have. That was not the best way to approach this. The ball in the way. I'm not happy with this. I'm totally not happy with this. We have been playing awfully. Dennis really is having a pretty bad game. And I still don't get something in this FM. Is this our team analysis and this their team analysis? Because if it is, it looks like we're doing better than them, but really we're not. And I feel like I should take Dennis off, but I don't really have anyone to play at his position. Hopefully we can just do better in the second half. I'm not even gonna say anything. Just get shoddy with him and start the second half. I don't really know what to do. Maybe I should go more attacking. The thing is, if I go more attacking, we're risking a little bit more, and I really don't want to concede much more goals. Many more goals. Our defense had been one of our strengths, one of our key elements of the squad, but it looks like we just conceded 3.5 from Montpellier. And you know what? I'm just gonna go attacking. I don't care. I'm just gonna go attacking because this hasn't been a good performance, and I feel like maybe I should make some subs because there's been a couple players that really haven't performed that well, have they? As Montpellier here have another chance, they're passing the ball around a little bit. Actas with the ball on the right hand side of the pitch. Puts it forward to Martin and puts it over the bar. Another good chance though for Montpellier, and really it's just they've been playing better than us. As I will sub St. Louis out. He hasn't had the best game today. Uh, Defensively, as you can see, Dennis just had a pretty awful game. I don't really have the sub for him though. I don't know if I want to bring Rodden. I'll take a look at the tactics screen to see really who can play there. Let me pause the game for a quick second. Run can't. Sissoko can't. Maybe one of our central midfielders can. Not really. Cisse. Nope. Well, Lina can. I think we're gonna bring in Cisse. And we'll see. Maybe this works a little bit better as I maybe to continue the game. If we do score one goal at least, I think I'll be pretty happy with that because at least it looks like we tried, right? And we tried to change the game in the second half, but really we just we're having a pretty rough game here. Nothing is really going our way, and I'm just gonna give some minutes to the captain, having just returned from injury, and I'll take him around, I guess. As really, we've been very, very poor today. I feel like Montpellier just really play well against us, don't they? And we will lose that first place that we were trying as hard as we could to hang on and to hang with. And how do you miss that? Jesus Christ. Yeah, we were trying to hang out to reach to keep the first place, but yeah, looks like we are getting another defeat after a fairly good form and a fairly good amount of play games without losing. But it looks like today it is the day that we do lose again. Only one shot on target. Very, 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 and I'm saying a lot of very because it has to be shown that it was a very poor performance from the team. And also to the team, I'm not happy with that result. I feel like we should be playing a lot better as we do go down to second place in the league, and I'm not happy with that. We are with the same points as Auxerre. Hopefully, we can take that back because after the start that we had, I kind of want to maybe be promoted. We will see how we do. I will just take a quick look. I don't know when we'll be back. I'm thinking about maybe one of these games because these teams are doing quite. Maybe I'll do the Lens game. I think it's a good game. The Lorient game could be good because they were actually predicted to finish first, but they really just haven't been performing, have they? Maybe I could do the Reims, Reims, Reims game, and then go a little bit on a longer streak here. Maybe to the Havre game. Maybe we'll do. But Auxerre is a game that I want to kind of show. So I think we'll be back for either the Lens or the Châteauroux. You think I'm fucking joking, but I'm not. I really don't know how to say that. Probably for the Lens game. So we play a home game. We might be back for that. One of these two. We'll see. And hopefully we can pick up where we left off and get a good amount and a good form of results. Well, this has been all for today. I just want to remind you that if you enjoyed the video, leave a like. It does help me out, and you can subscribe and follow me on Twitter, and so you don't miss an episode, and we can try and put this team on league. Other than that, throw some feedback in the comments if you have some, and yeah, I think that's all. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.